Happy Thursday. How's it going? I hope this week is treating you well. As always, yes, the cards are already laid out because my squirrel brain is getting the better of me. Welcome to my channel. How's it going? My name's Charlie. If you like my content, please do all the things, click all the buttons, leave me a comment. What it does is it helps to circulate the video so more people can see it. All right, you ready? It's a big one today. First card out the gate, Justice. Now, pay attention to the details in all of these cards. This is the MadHouse Tarot deck by Elsa. I'm not even going to begin to butcher the deck. I'll link it down below. The artist and the author, amazing. Okay, I digress. If you see here, these are all patients in the psych ward, right? And you see here, this is the nurse, the orderly, the doctor, whomever, dosing out all the medications. As you can see, everyone is in line because everyone deserves their penance, right? Right. This means you deserve your penance for whomever or whatever wronged you. It doesn't matter what's going on in your life. If you were wronged, heaven forbid harmed in any way, size, shape, or form, you deserve what's owed to you. You have to be strong enough to stand up for yourself to the right people and say, this is what happened. This one's going to be a hard one, guys. I warn you in advance. Some of you were harmed in ways that I can't say on this app. You know what I'm talking about. You had to submit when you didn't give consent to do so. You need to find your Ace of Swords internally. You need to bring yourself up from the trenches. Pick yourself up. Blood, sweat, and tears and all. Talk to the right people. And make sure that those who have harmed you are put to justice. It's all going to come out. Don't worry. It's all about to come out. The Queen of Swords is here to remind you that you have the sharpest sword in the suit. You're the one that nobody should be fucking with. Because even though they caught you off guard during one event, that's not who you are overall. That's not who you are overall. You're actually somebody who has, again, the sharpest sword. You have the sharpest sword. That sword being your voice. You can recall details of events that nobody else would have ever have thought about. You see here, where her sword is gleaming in the moonlight? That's you recounting those events that nobody can deny really happened. It may be, what smells were you smelling? What feels were you feeling? And I don't necessarily just mean the internal ones here. Was there a specific type of material you felt during this event? Was there a change in atmospheric pressure? Did the weather shift? Because all of these things can be verified. Think about that. All of these things can be verified. Weather patterns can be followed. Soil textures can be analyzed. Materials on fabrics can be analyzed too. If there were tattoo patterns that you can remember, if there were eye colors that you can remember, all of this can be recounted and proved. You just have to be the one who's willing to put yourself back in that position so that way justice can be served. This is where it gets hard. You have to be willing to move on and trust the process, okay? I know. You have to file all adequate reports. This could be with HR. This could be against a former boss. This could be against local police. This could be against a teacher. It doesn't matter. But you have to follow the processes required, especially the legal ones, in order to move forward. So that way this does not continue to eat you alive. And by doing so, you then become the King of Cups. You can then chart out new paths. You can start moving forward again with your life with an open heart. You have to stay consistent and committed. Don't just focus on the short term. Don't just focus on the right now. Follow up with everything is what I'm saying, okay? After you give your sworn statement to the company, to the police, however the case may be, then again, after so much time, maybe a week, 2 weeks, you have to follow through and you have to follow up, okay? If you look at it upright, see the red eyes in the background? See this person having to use their own internal red stuff to sign everything away? That's what happened to you. Someone took advantage of you in a really nasty and negative way. And now it's time for them to pay. I realize that you don't want to heal because that requires you to feel and process and really go through everything that happened to you all over again. It's going to hurt. I'm not going to lie to you, it's going to hurt. But I swear to you, by recounting everything and then taking the steps that are required, it's going to shed and shine the right kind of light on you, your heart, and your soul. I want to remind everyone, you did nothing wrong. Someone took advantage of you and it's not okay. Ever. Judgment will be coming. You see here, in this deck, doesn't look so pretty, does it? That's not for you. That's for the one that did you wrong. We have both justice and judgment coming out. You're going to have to lay all of your heart, every single piece of it, on the table. You're going to cry. I'm warning you right now, you're going to cry. Because see, this is your demons coming back to attempt to take it over and wear you down. But you're going to prosper from all of this in the best ways possible. Again, pay attention to the details. See all the cards flying in the background? The paintings are very detailed, mind you. The fishbowl, she's looking away as there's somebody just creeping and lurking in the background. She doesn't care because she's moving on with her business. And the 10 of coins is all about completing a cycle. This is just a lesser version of the Wheel of Fortune, believe it or not. And the wheel is all about cycles, abundance, endings and beginnings, good fortune. I understand that what happened to you was horrid, appalling, and disgusting. From the bottom of my heart, I am sorry. There are adequate and abundant resources out there that can and will help you. It's time for you to speak up and tell your story. And if you've already tried and it didn't go right the first time, we're going to try again, because there are other ways to get around it, to make sure that A, it never happens to anyone else, and B, you're free from this. And it can no longer control you. What happened in the past was in the past. Yes, we're going to bring it to light one more time, because we're going to heal from it. We're going to heal from it. And in doing so, we're going to complete cycles and prosper from it. Even if that means we finally get to walk away and never look back.